So this is one of those rock formations that's all out of perspective and angles, because you wouldn't know it, but that's the back of his head. Well, all right, we completed our 2,200 mile, 8-day adventure through 6 national parks road trip, and everything in between that we could find. So this is the first episode of that journey. There'll be several to highlight all the stuff that we found along the way. It was a really fun trip with lots of hikes and sightseeing along the way. So come along, buckle up, let's go. Spring break 2022. It was an awesome road trip, 8 days, 2,200 miles traveled. All good trips start with one of your favorite places to eat with great food before hitting all the awesome stops along the way. The first stop was at Great Stone Face, before proceeding on to Lehman Caves in the Great Basin National Park. Lehman's Cave has some awesome formations. We ended our day with our new tent around a nice warm fire. Here's how it went. All right, we made our first stop on our road trip out here in this barren desert land, nothing around but all this volcanic rock all the way around us. Just this, and then there's that rocky outcropping up top there. We're gonna go check it out. This whole area here is just a little volcanic pile of rock here in the middle of the desert. All right. Looks like this is part of the Pahvant Valley Heritage Trail, the Great Stone Face. So the rock kind of replicates the Joseph Smith, supposedly. I guess it could represent a whole lot of people. Anyway, we're gonna hike up there and check it out. What do you think? Random.
It feels good out here.
It's nice and sunny and warm. Random stop with random cows. All right, doesn't look like there's much of a trail other than just a scramble to the top. So we shall scramble. Oh yeah, there's the trail.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. Signs of spring. These little baby flowers, pretty. They're everywhere.
Starting to green up a little.
Yeah, things are starting to green up. Oh wow, look at all this volcanic rock right here. It's not very far off the road, but it sure is. Pretty good scramble. There's the truck down there. I'm only about halfway up elevation wise. There's the stone, the Great Stone Face. All right, this section of trail's starting to get interesting. It's like this big old boulder crawl through this lava field up into there.
That's cool.
Behind us. Yeah. Got all these jagged rocks. And you all right? Uh-oh.
Rock stuff unslipped.
Jagged rocks. Christy's stepping on. Tripped her up a little bit. Yeah, this is weird that this mountain of lava rocks is out here in the middle of nowhere. I mean, literally, we're in the middle of nowhere desert land. You got all this jagged lava rock. This lava rock is pretty cool. It's got all these little jaggedy coral looking stuff in it. Well, now we're starting to get a pretty good profile. Look at that. Heck yeah, that angle right there looks really good. Wow, this thing is huge. Huh. Almost to the top. We can look over the other side. And you can look off into the desert off on the east there. All right, I show you the Great Stone Face with Christy standing on the shirt collar. Well, that was a fun little stop and check out the stone face, pick the nose, and we had the place to ourselves. It's just Christy and I on the mountain. That's it.
Yep.
Nobody around here. It's a great way to break up the drive that was, going to be 3.5 hours to our first destination. This is about halfway in between, so fun little stop for that. And down here by the truck, I noticed a little sign and some petroglyphs. We're gonna go check those out before we hit the road again. Another look at the stone face. Oh yeah, loose jagged rock. Christy's already had one casualty to her hands as she slipped, so be careful. Once upon a time, many moons ago, some Native Americans stood right here and scribbled on that rock wondering, where's the next water source? I'm thirsty. I don't know. I'm going to read this and see what it says. Oh yeah. Sevier River. It's off to the east of us a little bit. And look at this. We got some petroglyphs right here. Pretty neat. They got them fenced around to protect them. All right, the wind just picked up. This concludes our stop here. First stop along spring break route number 1. 9 days on the road, lots of stops in between. There's the petroglyphs, and right up near here, wherever that finger thing is, right there, the stone face. It's a fun little stop to break up your drive. Check it out. All right, now we're headed off to those mountains somewhere, either there, over there in the snow. We're gonna find Great Basin National Park. That's our next stop. All right, we have entered the tomb of Lehman Kings.